Is it on? Oh, hit the light. Here, go.
Ready? Hi, my name is Marquise. A part of Pookie game. We'll discuss that later. And as you can see, this is my 2020 Dodge Challenger RT. Now, we would have done a review on it, but I'm kind of too lazy to do it. You want a review of my basic ass car, so I'm gonna give you a basic ass review. I like this. I like this. I hate these because Dodge didn't fucking put them on. I had to put them on myself, and it took me like fucking 5 hours to figure out how to put them on. I like this because it makes me feel like I have a cooler car, but the RTs don't get like track and sport and like touring mode, so all I get is this nice sport mode button. I hate these because I don't have leather interior, and bitches like leather interior. I like this because it's my favorite color, and I managed to get my dream car in my favorite color. I like this. If you saw the last video, then you'll probably know what's coming on my video as well. We're doing intakes. We're gonna install a JLT performance air intake, cold air intake, on my 5.7 liter Hemi. So let's do that. This is my old, shitty OEM factory airbox. You know, it's alright. In some cases, an OEM airbox will actually do better than a performance airbox, but you kind of like sound too. It just doesn't produce a lot of sound. It's pretty muffled. You know, I don't have a lot of other extra internal shit going on, so you know, this little intake would do a lot for me. So first things first, you need to get these clamps and these nuts out the fuck over here. So before you actually take the clamps off, there are like 1, 2, 3 screws here on the airbox that you should unscrew first, and then you start unloosening the clamps and shit. And we got the clamps loose enough, so they should actually slide off without me having to break my neck trying to get it off. Take out this thing. Don't ask me what these parts are called, because I don't even know my car that well, and we ain't no licensed mechanics. Our school don't have no shot class. Get the fuck out of here, fly. So after some assistance from my good cameraman buddy with the SS, now the shit is ready to come off. Look at that, so nice. Barely even used.
Yeah. That's super clean.
Very. That's because Frosty, that's her name, everyone. Frosty has standards. She's not some used piece of equipment that gets hoarded out. So, just as Bryce was stupid on his install, I'm not the smartest motherfucker around either. You forgot about this shit right here. So, you know,
wait, what was it again?
This part.
Okay.
Fuck size is this? I don't know. Get a fucking wrench.
Yeah, just hold it up. Let's see.
It's like a 3/18, some shit like that. No, it's like a 5/16.
It's not a 10 mil, I can tell you now.
Get a little 5/16 little fucking thingamajigger, and you know, wrench this bitch off. I'm stupid again.
That man was tight in that
Righty
boy
tighty,
up.
lefty loosey, kids. Always remember that. So now that you've corrected your dumbassery, now the whole thing will come out. Don't you feel like a big boy taking off your first OEM part so you can start disciplining your bank account and shit and your parents even more than when you were born? All right, so now that you've gotten your first little part of the fucking piping from your throttle body, first you want to do is tighten down this clamp, unless you want your fucking shit to fall off mid-race or whatever the fuck you doing. Don't drive fast, kiddos. Next is this long-ass pipe that makes me feel insecure about myself. So what they didn't show on the video is that you have to swap out the sensor in here. You know, on the old shit, that's about like right here or whatever, and it's like right next to the throttle body. So you have to take out this little sensor that's in there, and it's like a direct fit into there, and it'll just plug automatically into that. And there's no like extra like flange or grommet that you need. You just push it in and it'll just lock in tight.
Be safe with it.
That, and there's also this piping right here that you have to replace, because initially we tried to just put it in with the old factory OEM piping that was right here, but that shit didn't work out, so we figured we might as well just relook at the instructions, and you know, we looked at the little lines and they matched up on the nice pretty pictures that JLT put in the instructions. So yeah, that shit worked.
What were you saying yesterday? Reading is fundamental?
Yes, it's very fundamental.
But yeah, I mean,
I did not read, so so slide this through there, slide this in here. Last but not least, you want to take this last clamp, slap it over the fucking intake entrance. What the fuck is that? That looks ugly. And just slide that bitch on in here. Make sure you rotate like the actual fucking screw around. That way in like future sighting, when you need to take off your intake, you ain't gotta do no dumb shit like reach under here just to fucking like twist the fucking nut around just to get it off. And so this completes this entire install. Like I said, the last thing you need to do is tighten this up. I mean, this is a pretty simple install, more so if you've actually done it before. Like I said, this is my first time actually even doing anything like this to a car. But I mean, it's pretty simple. It's just that sometimes manufacturers don't make the directions exactly as clear as they need to be, so it might actually take some time to fucking put 2 and 2 together, because they don't tell you like, oh, you don't need this piece from your OEM intake, oh, you'll need to put that over there. But pretty simple. I guess I should give you guys a cold start. And so that completes this install. Like I said, it's pretty easy if you've actually done something like this before. I know most mechanics watching this shit and they think you're probably a bunch of fucking idiots. But like I said, we are not mechanics. We didn't even have a shop class in high school. Nor, well, I wasn't raised around somebody that had a car, like, on demand. You know, I'm a nerd, so I wasn't exactly interested to go work on a car. More so just watching, more so just go in the house and watch hentai. I was that kind of kid. But, you know, stay tuned for more meticulous installs, and you know, Pookie out.